This is Philly Key Sports here, and I'm on the line with Ronald Hearns, undefeated junior middleweight, who's going to fight this Friday night on ShoBox, the next generation, against Bridgeport, PA's Harry Yorgey. Hearns is 21-0 with 17 knockouts as a pro. He'll be headed out to Miami, Oklahoma this weekend at the Buffalo Run Casino. So, Ronald, are you there? Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you well.
All right. So, what are your thoughts on this fight against Harry Yorgey this weekend?
This fight is a big fight for me. It's a step-up fight for the both of us, basically, to get our names out there and, try to establish ourselves in the division, which is loaded with a lot of talent. I think Harry's a good fighter. He's a very crafty boxer. So I think it's going to be very interesting to see how this fight's going to play out this weekend.
Okay, so this isn't your first nationally televised fight, for Showtime anyway. Do you think you have that would be an edge for you, like the experience factor, that you've been exposed more on a national level than he has to date?
No, not really, because boxing is boxing. If you know how to fight, you know how to fight. It doesn't matter if you're on television or if you're in front of a big crowd. When I started my career early on, they told me that I would freeze up in front of a big crowd. But that never happened because I had experience playing basketball in front of a big crowd. So going to a fight, it's just me and him inside the ring. I'm not worried about who's outside the ring, so I don't think it's going to play a factor.
Okay, so you touched on a point. I believe you played basketball for American University, was it?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, they almost knocked off Villanova this weekend, man. It was a tough loss.
Yeah, I was pulling for them.
So, what position did you play? Can you tell us a little bit about your college ball career?
Yeah, my college experience, I played shooting guard and a little bit of small forward. Basically, I went to junior college for 2 years, and then I transferred over to American when I was the second leading scorer over at the school. Fortunately, we didn't make it to the tournament. We was banned from my conference tournament, so we couldn't win it outright. Only way we can go is win it outright, I'm sorry. To go to the tournament, we didn't win it, so that was that.
So I take it after you finished school, that's when you turned professional, like in the boxing world?
Yes. Basically, I wanted to fight when I was younger, but my dad wouldn't allow me to fight. He said he done all the fighting for the family, and nobody else needed to fight but him. But basically, he told me just go to school and get my college degree, and once I finish college, I can come back and do what I want to do because I'd be a grown man then. Okay. So once I graduated, I came in the house a week later. He was packing his bag and ready to go to the gym, and I asked him where he was going. He said to the gym. I said, okay, I'll be ready. He said, what you want to do, play ball? I said, no, I'm going to start training. Just looked at me and smiled.
So how do you feel about it now, about 5 years later? You've been progressing, you're undefeated, your name's getting out there, you're ranked in the world. Is he still supportive of your decision to be a boxer?
Yeah, he's very supportive. Now he sees that I can hold my own inside the ring. That I have the potential to be somebody great in the sport of boxing. I keep my head on straight and continue to work hard as I work and prepare myself mentally and physically for the fight. I'm doing all right. Okay.
So, like I said, you've been pro for almost 5 years now. Is there any one fight that sticks out in your career right now that you would say is either your best or, your toughest fight so far?
I will say back in November of, I think it was 08, I broke my hand in the fight in the second round, and I had to finish the fight, the whole 8 rounds with a broken hand. That was an experience in my lifetime. I forgot the guy's name, but that was very tough, to grit it out through the pain and still throwing my right hand with tremendous force, and to have it just shattered the way it was shattered. I think it was amazing for me to continue to fight with so much pain. Okay.
So I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, but you're ranked number 8 in the world right now, is it?
7.
Oh, 7? Okay.
7 with the WBC. I'm not sure about the other record. I haven't checked them lately, but 7 with the WBC for sure. Okay, well it's a very good ranking, right now, and you're starting to move up the ladder. Would you mind if I rattled off a couple names at the upper echelon of the junior middleweight division? Get your thoughts on them real quick. I'll stop you money right there, because like I said before, anybody they put in front of you, I'll fight. As long as the money right, let's lace them up and get it on. So it don't matter who they put in front of me, but you can still run their names also.
Okay, just get your take real quick on Alfredo Angulo. What do you think of him as a fighter?
I'm a fan of boxing. I'm a fan of Angulo. You know, he's a great pressure fighter. He has tremendous heart. Can take a punch and give a punch. So I think he's one of the top prospects out there.
Okay. Take it to an old veteran, you know what I mean, like Berno Phillips.
Ronald Phillips. I really last time I seen him was Paul Williams. Ronald's a good, crafty fighter. You know what I'm saying? He has a lot of experience under his belt. So it'll be an interesting fight with him. Okay.
And I don't want to say the top dog in the division because he bounces around, but you mentioned him, Paul Williams.
Paul Williams is a freak. Me and him about the same size. And plus he's left-handed, so he always has an advantage over a guy because he's softball. He throws a tremendous lot of punches. But, you know, he's one guy that you really have to be physically ready and mentally ready to fight.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, this is junior middleweight. I mean, it's a deep division. It's kind of unsettled right now. I think the winner of this fight, you know, has a shot to be right in the line for a title, you know, title shot. So it'll be interesting to see. A lot of fans are interested about this. So before I let you go, I just wanted to ask you, you know, take it back in the beginning as your father, you know, you as a son, as your father's son, you're able to watch his career. You know, do you have any favorite fights in the career time of the Hitman?
From watching lots of tapes, I would say one of my favorite fights is the favorite fight. Of course, both of the Ray Leonard fight, the Roberto Duran fight, the Juan Rodin fight, the Hagler fight. There's so many, man. I could just go on and on. You know, my dad had a tremendous career. I feel like that he's not really given the recognition that he deserved for all the accomplishments he did for boxing, sport of boxing. But he's one of the guys that I don't think there will ever be another Thomas Hearns that comes to the sport of boxing.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good point. I mean, he's one of a kind there. Are there any similarities that you see between his style and yours?
Yeah, of course, you know, we built the same way. A lot of people say we have the same jab, same good right hand. I have a better left hook on top than he does. He has one to the body. But I'm working on that to learn how to go to both sides now. So, but there's a lot of similarities there. I'm not trying to emulate him in any way. It just comes off naturally. So, I mean, it's kind of freaky, you know.
Yeah. So, all right, Ronald. I know you're busy with interviews and whatnot today. I really appreciate your time. Is there anything you want to say to the millions of people who are going to be watching you on Showtime this weekend?
Just thanks for all their support, and I hope they will continue to watch the fights that I participate in. I hope this be a fight they can remember for a lifetime.
All right. Well, I appreciate the time, Ronald. Best of luck to you.
Okay.